Hi, welcome to my channel, The Trading Pit. I'm Lundy Hill. This is personal investment tools and techniques for the individual trader. Please note this is not investment advice. I am not a financial advisor, and past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. You can lose money trading. Today I want to talk about why I think the S&P 500 could go to 6,000 on the ES futures contract by the end of this summer or by early fall. First, let's start off with the ES futures contract. Let's step back a little bit and show the 4-hour bar chart on ES. And we see since May, we've had a beautiful 5 waves up, an Elliott wave, 5 waves up, where you have 3 thrust waves split up with 2 counter trend waves. So 0 to 1, 2 to 3, 4 to 5 are the thrust waves up, and then 1 to 2 and 3 to 4 are the waves down, the corrective waves down. Note that the first 2 waves, denoted by the blue line, all 3 waves are blue lines. Note the first 3 waves are almost exactly equal in price and time. And then the third wave up from 4 to 5 is a little bit shorter, and that's to be expected. As this is the final wave up, the buyers are a little bit tired. Now let's zoom in and see the recent pullback that we've had over the last couple of weeks in price. Here's the 4-hour bar chart. Just last 2 weeks, we can see the top of the move is the wave 5 up, and we see an ABC correction down. And the gold lines are equal length and time. So we see that the A and C waves are equal waves, almost exactly, in price and time, which is a very good correction. Also note the red dotted line, or the red dashed line, is the 50% of the entire move up. You want it to stay above that. You want any correction to stay above that. Zooming in, we see from C to the recent low that price has formed a nice double bottom, with the recent bottom a price spring. A spring pattern is formed off those lows, with the second low and rallied up and made new pivot highs. Therefore, in my opinion, I think the lows of this move are in, and it's time to retest those highs at 5, which is the all-time highs also, and I think we could go even higher. I'll talk about that later. Let's zoom in and see what the price action is on this recent move down. In an earlier video, I highlighted the triangle pattern shown here in green. Now, this is a 30-minute chart, and I noted in that video that price broke out of the channel at number 1. It's marked on the chart. You had the retest of the channel at 2, which is where I did the video, and I said that might be a great time to get short. Paper trading, past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. With a stop above the highs, those 2 pivot highs at 3. Price did in fact go down at 2, but it found support at the lows of the 1 move, rallied back up, but then promptly fell to my initial support point, which was the high of the low bar of the prior pivot low back there earlier in July. It turned out that price at level 4, price formed a double bottom, with the second bottom performing a classic spring pattern. So this initial support that I noted actually turned out to be full and final support. So price, since those lows, this is up-to-date chart, has sprung up really high and broken the highs at 3. So if you didn't take quick profits, like I said, you would be knocked out at 3, unless, of course, hopefully you moved your stop to break even. Now, will this up move continue? The Fed announcement is today, actually in about 2 to 3 hours. So I expect some volatility, but I do expect the Fed not to disappoint the market. So let's zoom back out and give some kind of price projection. So we go back to actually we zoom out to a daily bar chart. You can see the 5 waves up here, and then the ABC down to the 50% point. And then the green solid line from 0 to 5 is the prior pivot, is a prior wave. And then I copied that line and made it a dashed line from the lows at C and projected price forward in both price and time. And that puts us at a high of about 6,075 by October. A more conservative method might be to use a 75% wave projection. Take the prior move from 0 to 5 and take 75% of that. That gives us a price target of around 5,800 to 5,850 by end of September, so in 2 months. Please note, past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. You can lose money trading futures. This has been the Trading Pit. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you got any value from this. If you would like some more or different content, please let me know in the comments. Thank you.